I've just been living my life and just I don't know, just coasting, I guess. And in a little bit, we will be going into the new year, and maybe just a word of advice: don't pressure yourself. If you make a New Year's resolution, don't pressure yourself. Don't, because if you fall off that New Year's resolution, you feel defeated. Don't. Just pull yourself back up and just keep going. Because the fact is, every now and then people put themselves on a New Year's resolution and then they fall off of it and they feel like they failed themselves. Well, don't do that. Pull yourself back up and just keep moving. Because the fact is, a resolution is just a resolution, and that's all it is. A goal that you created. Now, every once in a while, you fall down. The thing for you to do is just to get back up and keep moving. Because the fact is, that's all we do in life is just move from piece to time to time. And I don't know, I don't know if I'm gonna do the stream all the way to midnight because I'm waiting to hear from my friend, one of my friends, and we might be going out to have a few drinks. We're gonna be responsible, but I don't know if I'm gonna go live or not. Just lately I don't know. I haven't been vlogging really. I just there's not a lot in my life to film. Honestly, I just go to work and I come home, I sleep, and I hang out with my mom on Mondays and stuff like that. Do my laundry, watch a show with her, and then go home and then watch an episode of Monday Night Raw and then fall asleep and yeah, I hang out with my friends and stuff like that. But lately I don't want to shove a camera in someone's face anymore. Like I don't know why it is. It's just like maybe it's just me maturing. I still want to make content here and there, but I just back in the day I felt maybe it was wrong of me just to shove a camera in my friends' faces, but I just don't want to do that to people. I don't want to burden them with putting them on the internet and them saying, "Did you get my permission to film me?" One thing I've been doing is I've been making custom hoodies, and this right here is my Danhausen hoodie. He is a professional wrestler. He's an indie wrestler. He wrestles for AEW, but they don't book him. But they keep continuing his contract, so they'll keep him away from WWE. And I can't find out what sense that is that they want to keep booking Danhausen and then not putting him out there on the main product. But I think I've made my one daylight hoodie. I've made Dante's Peak hoodie. I get these all off of Amazon. Like they're just custom hoodies. I look online. I type in a subject. I look for the poster. With my daylight hoodie, I made a custom image, and it was a picture of Stallone running, and it was just him in a tunnel, like one of the shots from the movie where he's running in the tunnel. And I took that image, I cut that out, and then there was a massive of the when the tunnel's exploding with the massive toxic fireball, and it was doing the rototiller thing. I put him running away from the fire blast, and I just put the word daylight below it. So it's like one of my custom images I've made over the years. One of the things I've been doing lately. I want to I've been wanting to make a. No, I don't think there'll be any vomiting. I've had one thing to drink right now. I had one of those what is it? Screwdrivers, but it's in a bottle, and I drank that. And normally, if I drink 2 or 3 of those, I get a buzz. But no, I haven't drank. I have drank a little bit. I had dinner tonight. Went to Sake Sushi and had dinner there, and then I walked home and I watched the first part of AEW. Normally after the main, I mean, I love AEW. Don't get me wrong, but after a few matches, like I'm just like, nah, I want to go do something else. Like I get the doses of like the main events and the mid cards and stuff like that, but then I go off and I go check out. Oh, and tonight I think it's already the final season of Stranger Things is going on right now, if I remember right. I haven't watched it yet, but it's interesting to see these kids. Like, they've done this show since they were little, and now they're older and they're wrapping the show up at season 5. And I feel like they could have done more, but I'm guessing the actors are like getting older now, and they want to continue their career. And I think that the Dover brothers, I think they just probably want to go on and do something else. They've done so much work, but can you imagine how much money these kids are making right now doing this show on Netflix and stuff like that? They're probably making a fortune off of it. Like, those kids will be set for the rest of their life because people will always go back and watch the old episodes, and they'll keep making money off the merchandise and everything, and these kids are set. And that's one thing with streaming into the future is like constant rototiller of money that will roll in and just keep making money and keep making money. I have been going to the gym. Also, I don't know if I told this, but Justin, he recently had a baby, and he's been. I'm not gonna announce what his son's name is because I want Justin to be able to put that information out there and like if publicly like that. But I've gotten to see the little guy. He looks like a little owl. Just like he's so adorable. All my friends are having babies. My friend Ashley, she had a little girl, and she's adorable. Looks exactly like her mother. But me, I've just been living and just going through the world and existing and just going day to day, working at my job and just doing stuff, I guess. Every Friday I go out with my mom and we go to Waffle House and then we go to the mall and we do a little mall walk and then we do some errands, whatever my mom wants to do, some errands, or, maybe we'll go and travel around and, we just have a little fun on Friday and then she'll give me a ride back home and then maybe I might just go out and get a bite to eat or something like that. There's a lot of good restaurants here in Black Mountain, and one of my favorites, two favorite. It's hard to say. If you come to Black Mountain, and it depends on the day. If it's a Sunday, you can't go to the bistro because the bistro closes on Sunday, and one of it just depends on the days. Sometimes I like going to Phil's Barbecue. That's one of my other favorite restaurants. But I could say my two favorite restaurants in Black Mountain is Trailhead and the Black Mountain Bistro. And they have decent prices. Like I would say I can eat there for. I don't do well with talking money, but I like the different kind of. I stay in between having either a steak or a hamburger. I'm a meat eater, so I stick to that. About my weight, I've been off and on, but I've still been trying to stay healthy. I've been trying to keep sodas out of my diet, but I still kind of eat meat, and sometimes I do eat a carb here and there. But I've been keeping my gym visits to Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm probably not going tomorrow, because I don't even think. I mean, that's the new year. Everybody's gonna be going into the gym. Like, it will be packed with everybody with a New Year's resolution. So I'll wait until after and then go at that point. I've been going to the gym with Justin, working out with him, and like I don't just do the treadmill. I actually lift weights, and like I focus on that weight building and stuff like that. And occasionally I here and there I hang out with my friend Tyler. We kind of just do we make TikToks occasionally. If you want to see, excuse me, if you want to see one of our TikToks, I'm really active on TikTok. Occasionally here and there I upload a TikTok to my YouTube channel, but I'm really active. I do walking TikToks, and it's a new thing I want to get started people to start doing. And I've always wanted to have like a thing of mine, go popular and everybody do it. And like I started that. I call it the walking TikTok, and you just pick a song and you walk towards the camera, you do an action, and then you walk away the camera like you don't owe any money. That's the walking TikTok right there. I don't know if I've ever explained that in the past, but yeah, I wanted to say, I do that, and also I do voiceovers on TikTok, like the little clips and stuff like that. There was this little short guy, and he was like reaching out, and like from Dragon Ball Z Team 4 Star, he acted like he was choking me out. I reached over and choked myself out, and it was really funny. You could check it out. Tommy's NC 2010 on TikTok. Also, I'll be a commercial here real quickly. Also, don't forget to check out the awesome Tommy gear down below. You can get all sorts of hoodies, a ball cap, shirts. You can get the Tommy NC 2010 comic book. Just everything you want to be a Tommy head. And, over the years, I've made so much content, and I hope that people, when you do come across my channel, you enjoy that content. And lately, it's more simple for me to do a short. So if you want to see a lot of the other extra content I'm doing, check out my shorts on YouTube. I've been doing a lot of those. And recently for Halloween, I dressed up as Dennis Nedry for Halloween, and that was fun. Oh, jeez. Oh boy, that was a lot of people recognize me. Surprisingly, I didn't like. People kept telling me that's not going to be a popular costume. Tommy, why would you be Dennis Nedry? Don't you hate when that happens? Because you get something in your ear. I gotta give me a haircut. Like my hair, whenever my hair gets down to my ears, that's when I'm like, okay, my hair is getting too long. But right now we're in the midst of winter. So if I get a haircut now, my head's going to be freezing. But at the same time, it's like my hair looks disheveled and defroofed. I work today, and work takes it out of me. I get exhausted. I just go home and I just fall asleep. I take little like couple second power naps. Honestly, like I just take those power naps and I wake up and I just like watch something on TV or watch something on Netflix. I just been chilling, living life, just walking around town and just doing what I can. And we'll see what this year, what 2026 brings. I know I said I wanted to do the Japan trip in 2026. I have some money saved right now, but there's a lot more saving to go. And I don't know if it's going to be 2026 or 2027 or 2028. Whenever that happens, I'm going to try to figure out how to make sure I can film that and show you my experiences and stuff like that. And because right now I don't even have any good editing software to film a video. And honestly, if I went to Japan, I feel like it wouldn't even be vlogged. I would be taking pictures of everything I'll be doing and maybe doing live streams here and there because like everything is like I feel better going live than recording something, honestly, because I feel like I screwed things up and I try to word things and like it comes out the wrong way. I just kind of I've conquered a few goals this year. private goals of my own, and just do living life to the fullest. And I've tried to I've tried the dating scene again, but it just didn't work out. And I'm looking to try to see if I can find someone that would be willing to put up with me and want to live with me and do stuff with me and just find that happiness in my life. I mean, I have some happiness. I mean, I love hanging out with my mom, but she needs her independence just as I need my independence. And I have my good days and I have my bad days, and a lot of those bad days have to do with my dad. And he passed away in 2021, and it doesn't get easy, honestly, without the old man around anymore. And I think of a lot of stuff about him and how I miss him a lot. And the man truly had a great smile, a great personality. For the longest time, me and my father, we were kind of indifferent a little bit. Like, we just kind of, it was a teeter totter, and constantly he was up and I was down, up, down, like constantly just kind of going back and forth on just how I was as a person. And he, before he passed away, he wrote a letter, and it really, I've had people read it to me. I have people read it, and like everybody it reads it, just they get emotional because he put everything he did into that letter, everything he felt. And before my father passed, he didn't leave anything unturned. He just left everything out there, and he went to heaven. And I miss him. I miss him a lot. And I try to keep going and do stuff. And recently, Out the Woo passed away, and I've watched his content, and he was very entertaining. There was another YouTuber that passed away recently, and the crazy thing is, I met him. I met him at Vlogger Fair. I can't remember his name, but I actually talked with him. We had a great conversation. I think, if I remember right, he ended up committing suicide because he had a lot of emotional issues and stuff like that. May he rest in peace. And Adam Wu, too. One of my favorite, like every clip one of the funniest clips, it was a video of him just saying, "Majestic, majestic, majestic. Hi, I'm Adam Wu. Join me, shall you?" Like that. I think that's how he would say it. And a lot of people were sad to see him go. And suddenly, just out of the blue, he passes away. And you never know when that day is going to happen. And I question myself sometimes, like, geez, like, I'm alive now, but a day that comes, I may not be here, and I end up passing away. Like, it makes you think a lot about a lot of stuff and what you do in your life. And, I have limits, but I still try to, do the best, to do everything I can with who I can hang out with and what I can do. And, I've thought about making changes in my life, and, I've debated about at one point moving out of Black Mountain and moving somewhere else and just trying something new. And I worry about a lot of stuff. I think about a lot of stuff every single day. And, I want to do good things in this world and, leave my mark before my time is up. And, I just try my best and just do what I can. And, I want to say I appreciate everybody here that still stays here on the channel and watches the content. And to everybody that says my channel is dead, I hope you have a happy new year. I hope that you honestly think about what you're doing with yourself, just sitting here like trying to be hateful and negative, because you're not doing any good for yourself. You're just a waste. And like, I hate to say this, but you're a waste of space. Honestly, you are an excuse for a human being, because you're sitting here right now being hateful on my stream and saying stupid thing and just spamming and wasting your time sitting there. Oh, I'm gonna keep spamming Tommy. I'm gonna try to piss him off so I can record something, so I can send it to someone else, so they can do an hour-long stream about someone that betrayed them and said the most hateful thing about that person. And even though that person never said anything hateful about that person, and because I wouldn't come on it, because I wouldn't go on their show anymore. So like, I'm just living my life, and just you right now leaving this hateful comments, you're just wasting your time, honestly, because literally you are trash. Like, honestly, like, I'm sick and tired of people just honestly being hateful and just stupid, pure stupid right now. Like, I just want to say that, like, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. And yes, I said something hateful, but I had to say it, because I think it's ridiculous when people jump in comments and just try to be hateful and negative and stupid, and it's just people trying to get a reaction out of me, honestly. Like, I think it's funny. I think it's funny that people waste their time and try to concern themselves and try to bully me around. And I'm existing. I'm doing what I want to do, and like, making content here and there. Like, should I be making more content? Yeah, but sometimes I just don't feel like I have the fire sometimes to do it. Like, back in the day, I remember I used to make like 100 vlogs a day, like 3 or 4 or 5 vlogs a day. But I just kind of do what I do, and I'm gonna enjoy this New Year's and just try to dominate and just do what I can and work on my weight and hang out with my friends. And if I can, I'll make a video here and there, upload some videos, and just have fun and live life to the fullest. And to the people that are positive and my awesome fans, thank you so much for always being there. I'm grateful for my positive fans. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my mom, and mostly my family, my distant family. I appreciate you guys. I love you. And I'm going to keep doing what I do. And just keep existing, keep on fighting. And, just keep barreling through life, because life is about living, folks. Keep living, keep fighting, and inspire. Never give up, never surrender. Always keep going, no matter what. Even when people kick sand in your face and push you around, keep going. And I say this to anybody that wants to be a future content creator in the future: do it. Pick up a camera. Make that content. Do what you want to do. Don't let people bully you and tell you that you're nothing. Keep living, keep fighting. Be the best that you can be. Okay, it's 9:18. But, I'm just chilling, honestly. I don't know what else I have to say, really. Like, I would say I've had a great 2025. And I'm happy to see what else is going to happen in 2026. And just keep going. And, I had an awesome Christmas. I got me a movie projector. I just had to figure out where to hook it up and how to run it, and maybe have some movie nights and have some of my friends come over and we can watch movies and stuff like that. Honestly, like, I just enjoy myself and just, have a good time and just keep going. And just want to say, I hope everybody's doing well. And I want to wish everybody a happy new year and drink safely. And if you do drink a lot, stay home. That's what I have to say is, if you get yourself an Uber, spend that extra money to get home safely because you don't want to get in a car accident, okay? But as always, folks, I'm going to head out of here. I figured I'd do a little bit of a live stream here and talk with you guys and just update you and just talk with you. And here and there I'll upload content. Check out my shorts. And here and there I'll try to upload regular videos here on the channel. But as always, folks, I'm Tommy NC 2010. And I'm keeping you on the inside fact. Subscribe, support, stay positive. Well, folks, I hope you have a good night. Drink safely. Don't drink and drive. And have a great night. I'll catch you later, folks. Happy New Year.